Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and to all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. Well, hokey smokes, I got stuff written down, so I don't feel too bad about breaking off and talking about other things that I didn't write down. Like right here. I have a lot of bottles of lotion up here, including this one that is a mixture of lotion and sunscreen. So I got a spray that I use and that to keep myself from burning. But somebody in comments saw all the bottles up there and noted it and then made a joke. But the thing is, if you're 62 and you haven't started a skincare routine, oh boy. Every single day I stand in front of my sink over there, whether I take a shower or I take a sponge bath, and I start from here and I lube myself up down to the soles of my feet. It's the only thing that keeps my skin from drying, cracking, and falling off my body. Holy smokes. Thumbs up for skincare routines. Anyway, though, I got a ton of stuff written up here, which isn't really a ton of stuff, but some things. First one I'm going to talk about is because it's pain. Holy smokes. It's taken since I got the orthotic inserts for my boots until right now for this to be so bad I can't wear the orthotics in these boots anymore. I have underneath, inside of my right toe, a protuberance. Probably a calcium buildup close to the bone or on the bone, but you can feel it if you, or in this case you as me, rub my fingertip over that section that is so sore right now that even just touching it is like. But there is a solid part underneath, and I have around my joints and such, you can't really see them in other places except for the edges of my thumb, little calcified nodes underneath the skin. And let me tell you, if I bump those hard, it is awful. So I think I have a little calcified node underneath there, and the bad part is, the orthotics raise my heels. So my feet are on an incline, which means because I'm going downhill, my feet get jammed into the fronts of my shoes now, whereas before they didn't. I was flat, and so it depended if I was walking uphill, I went back. If I was walking downhill, I went forward. Now I'm always walking downhill, and so my feet are always being jammed into the front of whatever shoe I'm wearing, and now that calcified node is being rammed into the front side of my boot. And yesterday I put a Band-Aid over it so that I could at least walk around, and today I took it off so that I could check on it. And I took a shower, so I wanted to take the Band-Aid off, and it was red. It was very sore. There's probably a blister that may have been popped already. I can't walk with my orthotics in those boots. I tried to go into my other boots that have been in storage, and I brought them here, but they're actually smaller. I can't fit my orthotics in them. So, in the boots that I can wear, I've had to take out the orthotics. I've put in these Dr. Scholl, nice whistling there. Oh, itchy nose too. These Dr. Scholl inserts that you can get that are, heel supports and arch supports. And then I put the heel cups on top of those because I have these heel cups which raise your heels up a little bit. So I've got those two things inside which are better than nothing at all, but not as good as the orthotic inserts. So this upcoming payday, I'm going to have to try and get another pair of boots so I can wear the orthotic inserts. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to walk around more than just making it to Walmart and back. I've gotten used to be able to walk. Life is life, though. But boots are around $40, and a ring light is around 30. So I have a feeling it's going to be life stepping in the way and probably having to get boots and then getting a ring light after that. But we shall see. It all depends. Thumbs up. My nose is like, itchy. Like I got a whole bunch of cat hairs up inside my nose. Anyway, though, this is a longer one, so I'm going to talk about this one right now as well. Last night, I recorded the last Adamant Park community map. I'm sorry I'm talking so slowly. My brain is not functioning. I'm trying to make it say words, and my tongue is getting stuck because my brain is not helping. The Paint the Town Red Adamant Park community map. There are 3 of them. I've done 1 and 2. Last night I recorded number 3. I did a lot of pre-editing. Today I just have to finish that editing for the first half of it, and then there's the second half coming up after that. Then I'll be done with Paint the Town Red for a while. I still have Grocery Store Simulator I'm going to be doing. I got No Man's Sky I'm coming back to. There's more. I can't remember what they are. Plus, I downloaded the demos for 2 liminal space games. Now, they have a lot of other liminal type games. I only went for the ones that had positive reviews. So I downloaded 2 demos. I want to play those for the channel. And so hopefully that'll be up. And then this upcoming payday, if they're any good, pick up the full thing so I can do the whole thing for, well, primarily for myself and primarily for the channel, almost equally, because as I've said before, I like to share things that make me happy. And playing games makes me happy, so I like to share that with people. The way I was thinking about this last night when I was out walking, so I had to laugh at myself about it, was saying this is kind of a promo for the channel. Well, yes, I understand I am older, and as such, I am kind of boring and awful. But I also do gaming content too. So, I acknowledge that I'm not for everybody. I am a severely niche, and thank you. Each and every person that watches my vlogging or listens to it in the background for whatever you happen to be doing at the time. Thank you each and every person that watches any of my gaming stuff. And I'm hoping before the end of this month to get reactions going again. Part of this is simply the fact that I've mentioned spoon theory. A normal person, when you wake up, you have 95 to 100 spoons to spend because each activity you do takes some spoons. Getting out of bed takes a couple spoons. Taking a shower takes a couple spoons. Even eating breakfast, couple spoons. Drive to work. Bonk into your microphone. Everything you do costs spoons. You have 95 to 100 spoons to spend. Somebody with chronic issues may have 70 or 50 or 30 or 20. Now, I'm better than that. On a good day, I'm about 70. So I have 70 spoons to spend on a good day. And on a less than good day, I got far less than that. The other night, I was out walkies, and somebody in comments left a comment and talk about a metal group and said, here, you should listen to this group, this song. So I looked it up, started listening to them, and just stopped almost immediately because I need to do a reaction on this. But I couldn't do it at the time, and on walkies, I started thinking about it, and I was going to come back, and I was going to do reaction to it. It was going to be my return to reactions. I had the energy, I had the will, I had the desire. I was going to do it as soon as I got back. And as soon as I got back, I had enough spoons to last the rest of the night and then go to bed without doing that. And if I had done that, I don't know if I would have had even enough spoons to be able to get ready to go to bed. So some of the times I want to do things, but I can't. I'm running on fumes. So thumbs up. Now, I'm not complaining. This is life. I'm trying to explain. And as somebody who is an autistic person, a high-masking autistic person, other people have seen this before as autistic people. It's like when they say, why did you do this? They start to explain and they say, I don't want your excuses. Well, you're not giving an excuse. You gave a reason because you asked for the reason. So I give, the reasons I do stuff with the full understanding that, no, I'm not trying to get an excuse. It's just explaining stuff. I'm not trying to get out of anything. I'm letting you know what happened that led to this moment. Do I expect any special treatment from that? Oh, hell no. It's just, this is what happened. Okay, I'm ready for my beatdown. Life is life. But, trying to come back over to the stuff that I was talking about, which I can't because ADHD. So, anyway though, so there's the booth. Oh yeah, the liminal stuff and such. So yeah, I've got the liminal demos that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully that's what I was talking about. And it was the Paint the Town Red, wasn't it? Am I doing the other stuff? I'd say don't get ADHD, but it's not something that you have a choice over. So, in comments as well, Jesse Koskinen had mentioned that I believe it was they were going to watch an Asterix and Obelix movie, in which case I am exceptionally jealous. When I was younger, I used to read the Asterix and Obelix books because I was over in Germany, and we would go into the towns around the airbase I was at, and I would buy all sorts of things like Asterix and Obelix books. I believe I had a stack, if you take the book and set it down flat, a stack of them about this tall when I left. And then I moderately quickly drank them, sold them so that I could spend the money on alcohol because I was an active alcoholic for way too long. But yeah, I used to buy those and all the time. You could buy them on base and you could get them in English. Or, like I would do, I would go into town and buy them in German because back then I still could read and speak German enough to read the books and laugh at the jokes and all that and talk to the German nationals that worked in the office with me. And now, about the best thing I can say is Ich kann Deutsch sprechen nicht. I can't speak German. Thumbs up. But yeah, I love those things, and boy, where did I write? Because I thought I'd written down up there. In fact, I did just now. You saw me lose my mind in real time. On top of that, I used to read all the Tintin books, and I wish I'd had those. I wish I had all of those. I used to read a lot of good stuff back when I was younger, and I could read. I didn't realize, of course, back then that I had ADHD, but I had a different paperback book that I was reading for every room of the house. I didn't carry a book with me. I just went into the next room and then started reading that book. And I could keep them all separate and going on in my head. But now I will be rereading the same paragraph over and over again. ADHD is fun. Yay! Well, the ADHD is the more the physical part. ADD, the attention deficit disorder part, is the concentration issues. My sister has the ADHD part of it. She can't sit still. Whereas I have the attention deficit part of it. I can sit still. And the thing is, of course, I've been non-typical my whole life. My sister's been non-typical her whole life in her own ways. The ADHD part of it is far more common among boys and men, and the ADD part of it is more common among girls and women. Now, is that just a cultural thing where we notice more of this type of behavior because of where it's coming from? Or is it an actual thing? I don't know. I do know that my nose itches. What else do I have up here? I've talked about the Asterix and Obelix. I've talked about my boots. I've talked about the demos. I think I talked about the Paint the Town Red. Either that or, yeah, because I was doing that. The only other thing I'm going to mention before, well, there's more, so I'll talk about that too. But now that I've bumped up the quality of all of my recordings to at least 1920 by 1080 when I record. What did I say at least? I only record in 1920 by 1080 anymore, which by necessity I had to really bump down in quality both for video size and ability to edit because of video size. But now I've got the quality set for 100% when I'm recording at 1920 by 1080, and when I get all of my files together, well, it used to be the 24 gigabytes of space used up for my video and all that. That was a lot. Now when the game is done recording and my webcam face cam is done recording, it's about 100 gigabytes in space. So it's a good thing I got a pretty big drive. Holy smokes, when I say pretty big, it's a terabyte, which actually I am squeezed for space. I think I've got 200 free when I delete all of the files that I recorded, but without that, it's about 100 or less. So, oh boy. It is a good thing, though. Still, though, hey, now that I've gotten this far into the video, and most people have stopped watching, so unless you are one of those people, thumbs up. Thank you for watching this far. It is appreciated. Yay! And of course, call to action because of that. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, that would be very cool. Making sure to share, of course, only with people that you think would like watching an old man yammer on in a largely incomprehensible fashion about subjects that are largely inane. Inane in such fashion because largely the incomprehensible fashion in which they are delivered. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. And of course, if you're a patron, thumbs up and thank you so much. You are beautiful and awesome people. You help out this old man so very, very much. You help keep me a little less worried about things like eating. Without your help, I would have been out of food already. So thank you. It is appreciated to no end. When you look in the mirror, you're looking at someone who is both beautiful and awesome. And for everybody that has left me a YouTube comment, why did I specify YouTube? For everybody that has left me a comment, you two are beautiful and awesome in your own way. Greatly appreciated. When you look in the mirror, you too are both beautiful and awesome. And for everybody that's just plain watching, if you have watched this far, you are indeed beautiful and awesome. And again, my lights, I've had them up since forever. I'm going to keep them up. I keep the batteries charged and running. So if you could, to show that you, I don't know. I can't do it. I can't find anything. The only thing I was like, hey, maybe ace, but that's an A. That's not. So don't worry about it. And I won't either. I'm going to edit, render, upload, take care of myself by continuing to play games. I'm going to try and watch less videos. I've been spending way too much time playing videos. Yeah, well, yeah, I do. You play videos. The thing is, I also find myself wanting to both take care of myself and not take care of myself. I'm trying to only have game stuff every other day, except when I'm not. And even at that, there's this one young guy who's got a channel, and he uploads like 5 or 6 game videos every single day. I don't want to do that. But I want to post something every single day. I'm almost feeling like wanting to do it twice a day. But I only have so many spoons. Anyway, though, hopefully you will take care of yourself as best you can. And if you want to get something done, well, I hope you can get it done. But if you cannot, please do not beat yourself up. You deserve better, and it's not going to help you get it done next time. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. I'm sure there's stuff that I meant to talk about. I'm going to kick myself about the stuff that I've forgotten. I do every single day. But, you know, I could spend the whole day talking. It's 21 minutes into this thing already. I love the sound of my own voice. You take care. Yay, move my mouse cursor over. Narrate it so that everyone can hear me talking about it. Delay turning off the video as I talk about it. And then turn it off.